Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to your channeled message. My name is Michaela, and I'm here with Cosmic Lotus Energy Healing. I am picking up on a grandmother, so this may be very specific and not for everybody. So stick around if this feels like it's something for you. I'm picking up grandma, so maybe you have a grandma on the other side. Let's see a little bit about what's going on and what she wants to tell you. I feel that this is a very heavy energy. You need her right now. There's a situation that you're going through or confirmation that you need, and you need your grandma. You need her on the other side. And with this card right here, we have enlightenment. Yeah. To me, that's confirmation. Confirmation that she is here right beside you. She wants you to know that she is right here. And that no matter how hard life may seem at the moment, you are making the right decisions. And the big thing that she wants you to know is you don't have to be perfect as you walk down this path. So whatever you're going through, I feel like there's this decision of yes or no. And it feels very heavy, like this will make or break a big deal for you. But she wants you to know that she hasn't left your side just because she's crossed over. She's been watching you, and she is one of your biggest guides. Your biggest guides, especially when it comes to relationships. I feel as though she may have had a tumultuous relationship, a little bit older. So she stayed in a relationship, but she dealt with some things that were not okay. And because of this, she roots for you because she wants you to be the generational curse breaker. We have soul name. To me, that feels like you are the generational curse breaker. You are the soul name. You are the one, unfortunately, that is breaking the curse. You are no longer going to put up with certain things that maybe the rest of your family did. And I'm hearing why me. So you may be feeling like, why is this happening to you? Almost like you have this outsider's vision of like, why does everybody else have happy relationships? Why does everybody have fulfillment? It's almost like you're tired of the lessons and you're ready to step into this abundance. But you were chosen. You're a chosen one. You could also be a starseed. Right now is a very big time for you to visualize. She wants you to get clear on what it is that you're trying to achieve. Because I feel like right now you're taking forward action, but it might be a little muddled. You're not entirely sure where you're going. So maybe creating a vision board, maybe journaling, maybe speaking to people, or just noticing where your thoughts go. Like when you see your future life, what does it look like? And then put it down on pen and paper. Really visualize it, see what it looks like, because she's going to help you every step of the way. But this muddled energy makes it a little bit difficult for you to open up, for you to, I feel like you're getting lost. You're almost like a fish, like swimming in the current, right? And you're just kind of like getting blown around rather than like very intentional. How are you going to show up today? That's what she's saying. It's like, how are you going to show up today? She says, I need you to relax. So I feel like maybe because of this situation, you have been put into survival mode a lot. Maybe you are taking actions that are like, it's a lot. It's a lot that you're dealing with. So you feel like you have to keep up and you're like juggling. So I'm hearing like self-sabotage in a sense where you keep doing more and more and more in order to make yourself feel safe. But that's not what is going to get you to where you need to go. You need to learn to let go, release, and take inspired action. Because I feel like there's signs and synchronicities that are trying to pop up to you, but because you're in this survival mode and you're like, I gotta go, and like it's like this anxious energy, you're missing some of the like signs, the synchronicities. You're not seeing the full picture. And it sounds counterproductive, counterintuitive, right? But what we learn is we've been programmed to go because it keeps us away from our soul's purpose. It keeps us away from our soul's journey. I just saw snakes. So I feel like maybe you're going through a Kundalini awakening or you're about to, and you're opening up to your soul's path. You've been on this journey for a while. You've been going after it for a minute. What else, Grandma? She laughed. All right. Trust your talents in changing times. So yeah, you're like in this pivotal time right now where I feel like you have to take action. You're being forced into action. You're the fire horse. There was a period of stagnation, like a lot of us, right? We were releasing. And I still feel like that purge is happening. It's not like a dead cut, like, oh, okay, it's done. And now we move into the year of the fire horse. It's like, no, we're still shedding a little bit. But it's time for you to, it says, trust your talents. It's time for you to trust what you want to create. And I also hear like, you do it differently. She's saying, you're so beautiful. But what you're trying to create doesn't exist. So stop looking to the outside world. She says, relax. Let the vision go in a sense of, not the vision, it's the perfectionism, she's saying. She says, let the perfectionism go. Because I think that you're getting tied up in this vision of, well, this person doesn't do it this way and this person doesn't do it that way. And she says like, yeah, because you're not them. And she's just like, you're better than that. But I don't think it's an ego thing. She's saying like, you have a vision, you have a way of doing things that other people won't do. And you can help people in a way that other people won't be able to help them. And that's not to say that you are like over or above anybody, but the way that your medicine works is going to help other people. So trust that. Don't worry about what it looks like. And I hear like, just get into action. Trust your talents. Just get into action. Start creating it. And it doesn't matter. Like, I think that your energy is so heavy in the mind right now. I'm picking up on this collective for quite some time where it's just like this heavy, I know what I want, and you think about it, and you think about it, and you think about it. But then it's almost like you don't take action because you're so nervous that how am I going to make it all happen? And how am I going to make this transition? And I want to be able to still take care of myself. She's saying, you've got it. She wants you to step into this power. I feel like you don't believe in yourself. She's saying, you can do this. And it says, enjoy success and happiness, the Sun card. You are on that path. You are on the path to the breakthrough. But you have to get out of your own way. You got to get out of the mind and into action. I just saw your wrists like explode in, like not explode in fire, but like there was this energy that went like this and it radiated out like that. I kind of feel like that is like, you're hitting this point now. There's a situation happening where you have to take action. There's no more sitting on your butt and like thinking about it. You have to take it. And to me, you are going to take the action. So can you get out of the mind? Can you stop worrying about how it's going to look? Because like, I feel like your higher self is almost overtaking your body in a sense. Like if you've ever seen anybody go through like a Kundalini awakening, sometimes they're not in control of the movements that they make. Like it almost feels like somebody else is like overtaking them. And I'm not saying like psychosis or anything like that, but I almost feel like your higher self is stepping in at this time and you are just going to kind of go with the flow. And like, there's certain things that you have to do, but you don't have to worry about how it's going to look. I heard sacrifices. You may have to make some sacrifices right now, but that doesn't mean in the long term you are making sacrifices. You're going to be able to manifest what it is that you truly want, but it's going to take some dedication. You've got to start taking the action. You've got to start putting yourself out there. Stay rooted and grounded. So I think that goes back to this idea of like taking that inspired action, right? Really grounding down into this present moment and getting out of the mind. Get out of your mind, get out of this idea of like what it needs to look like, how it's going to look. Stop worrying about the future and ground yourself in like today. Today, how can I show up? Today, how can I make myself feel really good? Today, how can I get closer to the vision that I want? Right? I just saw trees. So trees might be significant. Or maybe you need to go be in nature for a little bit with this rooted card. Maybe that's super important to be grounded at this time. Nature will absolutely do that for you, right? Like when we're feeling super overwhelmed and overstimulated, it's because we have a lack of being grounded, being in the earth. You know, it's like if you're going through a really hard time right now, the best thing that you can do, the best medicine that you have is to go put your feet in the dirt, or go put your hands on a tree, or submerge yourself in the, like the ocean or something like that. And it's going to pull you out of this. It's going to help you to actually be able to see clear, you know? I always hear like people say like, oh, I don't have time to go to the beach, or, oh, I don't have time to go hiking or whatever. But every time that I have been there, what I realized, because I always say that too, is like whenever I go to the beach, it's like, oh, the only reason I don't have time to go to the beach is because I don't go to the beach, right? It's like once you get there, you realize like, oh, what was I even worried about? You start to put into perspective what actually is really important. And so I feel like if you can find a way to be grounded, to go be in nature, it's really going to help you see clear on this vision. And okay, with this adaptability card, it feels like you're really stressed out about how it's going to look. Like, how are you going to be able to handle everything that you're trying to create? And I feel like right now it's more like, how do I say it? With this adaptability card, I kind of feel like it's more right now about taking that inspired action, and you're going to learn along the way how to balance everything out. So like if you're, you know, you want like a lot of wealth and success, but you're worried about like how you're going to be emotionally present for your family, or, you know, give into your relationships, or still be able to eat well. Like when you start to go down the path, you're going to be able to figure it out. But again, it's this mind energy that is tripping you up, and it's like that analysis paralysis. So she's kind of like trying to make that very known right now, where it's like out of the mind into the body. Soften the mind, open the heart, right? With this conviction card, she's asking you to call upon her. Be humble enough to know that you're not alone, that you don't have to do this all on your own, that as you keep taking these steps forward, oh, she's right here. Whoa, I just got gnarly chills right now. Okay, so she's here. She's here. So get out of the mind. That's it. What is that for you? You know, I think it doesn't matter. Whatever is on your heart to do, do that. Sometimes we avoid doing like the clerical work or whatever, and I feel like you're getting worried about, oh, but I need to do that stuff too. You'll get around to it. I feel there will be a time where like it will be put on your heart, but trust in taking action on what you want to do that day. So when you wake up and you're thinking about your vision, what do you feel like doing? And then do that, because it's gonna, I just saw a snowball. It's gonna be a snowball effect. Then you're gonna start to take action. Then you're gonna start to do the next thing. Then it opens up your world, and all of a sudden, I saw like get somebody holding their hair like this. I kind of feel like you're gonna be in over your head, right? Like not in a bad way, but like, oh my God, like how do I handle all of this now? You know, because what you're building is gonna gain that momentum. You're gonna be able to get into it. And with that, I hear support. You're gonna have support along the way. This is the next part of your healing. This is the next part of your healing. I feel like you're worried because maybe you're worried that you're going to lose yourself. Maybe you work really hard on your healing journey and you're afraid that you're not able to maintain everything. Like, how can I still heal and show up for other people as well? But this is the new layer. You've mastered a lot of the healing modalities. You've done what you could. And yeah, you're still going to have to do those things, right? But maybe there's not so much a dependence anymore, because as you step out into the world and you start helping other people and you are the example, or like you are in these creative processes, what you'll realize is that the healing is more there. It's not in the journaling anymore. It's not in the meditations and really showing up and being this like type A personality. It's more in like the action. Now you get to implement everything that you have learned, and you're moving into this action, and you're helping other people. You're inspiring other people. I heard it's not a want, it's a need. So this like heart's desire, it's not just a want for you, it's a need for other people. So the more that you put this off, the more other people are suffering. The more people need your medicine, well, you're stuck in analysis paralysis. And she's not saying that to like make you scared or worried or whatever, but she's saying that because she's trying to motivate you. She's saying like, you have been through the ringer. I'm getting emotional. This is a collective that you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. And what you're about to share is big. It is not a small journey. And I am getting overwhelming chills right now. And it is warm in my house. Okay, momentum. What did I say? So just follow your heart's desire. What do you want to do? And follow that. Show up every day. One small action, that's it. That's all you need. Is to just take some action and it's going to work out in your favor. She's right here. What else do we have? Ace of Pentacles. She's supporting you. Yeah. That wealth, that abundance, whatever situation you're in. If you're a little sticky in finances, you're worried, like, how am I going to provide for maybe me, my family, or whatever it is. Right there. Ace of Pentacles. Your heart's desire is yours. Like, you can claim it. You can be secure in knowing that, like, it's already yours. So now all you have to do is take the action to get there. It's not so much about, like, expressing to the universe anymore. Like, the universe already knows what you want. But now you got to step into being that version of yourself. That's it. The path will unfold as you put your best foot forward. And anything that you fear is only a fear, is what I heard. So maybe you're dealing with, like, a lot of self-doubt, like, can I really make this happen? But that Ace of Pentacles is like, yeah, of course you can make it happen. King of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is about taking action. It's about having some boundaries with yourself. Not to be strict, right? Because that would lead to like, oh, I have to do this thing. But being strict with yourself, having boundaries with yourself. So like, if you have a tendency to get distracted or say, oh, I need to do this instead, or I need to do that, it's having boundaries with yourself in those moments in today. Not saying, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. It's about doing it today. Anything that you feel you can do. You do the best, you show up with what you have that day, and then let it unfold. You know, when you go to lay your head in bed at night, let it be a night. That's it. You did the best that you could. And it will unfold. And that part is so important too, is the trust piece. Is trusting that it will unfold. Trusting that, you know, the universe also has your back, right? It is this relationship. So you do your side, you do the footwork, you show up every day, you do what's on your heart's desire, and the universe will step in and take care of the rest, right? And it's funny, like, as you lay your head down, you're resting. The universe will take care of the rest. Yeah, you've got this. Yeah, the world needs your medicine. I'm going to pull just a few more cards. And then I feel pretty complete here. Wellness. So as you are going down this path, I think one of the most important things is staying on top of your wellness. And I feel like that card is with the sword. I'm seeing like, there's a sword and then it's being directed straight up. It's being like, direct your attention. Be very intentional about your actions. But with that wellness card, I feel like it kind of goes back to what I was saying in a sense of like, the healing is in the work that you will be doing rather than like needing to sit down and do the journaling and meditation and stuff. Those things are important, don't get me wrong, but like understand that the work now is in you showing up, and that is going to lead to your wellness. And at the same time, don't let certain things fall off that you know feed you, right? Because I think that like we can get lost in this programming and hustle mentality where we sacrifice like our own well-being. She doesn't want you to like get to the point of burnout is what I'm hearing, or sickness. You know, so maybe you deal with like a little mental health issues, or you have a tendency to go like really, really hard. She doesn't want you to do that. She wants you to enjoy the life, enjoy like the journey, and take your time and understand you have all the time in the world. Soul song. I'm getting major chills, confirmation chills again. Your soul song, that's your fulfillment. That is like your calling. If you are dealing with mental health issues or maybe some depression, know that as you follow down this path, you are going to get the help that you need. And I feel like you doing this work is going to help you too. So anything that you're really struggling with right now, it's going to unfold. And it's going to heal. And you're not going to be there forever. But I think that some of the symptoms are actually getting worse by staying stuck rather than finding that forward momentum. One more. Ask your soul. I mean, I don't have to say much on that one. Ask your soul. Ask your grandma. She's right here. And she's guiding you. I'm feeling really concluded in this video. Trust that your grandma is right there with you. She loves you. I love you. I'm so happy that you are following this path and you are following your soul's desire, because something beautiful is really going to come out of this. If you need additional support, I offer personalized Reiki sessions and tarot card readings, and my link is in the bio. And I'll see you in one of my next readings. Bye.